Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome back to another video. So this is the much anticipated video from DV, the ownership review of my 2017 RC390. So it's a relaxing weekend for me. So finally got the time to do this. Hope you all doing good. So I'll try to keep this simple because there are too many things that I want to tell you about my RC390. But I'll try to keep it simple. So it's been close to 2 years that I've been riding the RC390. I bought it on September 2017, so another 2 months it will be exactly 2 years now, and I've covered about 13,000 kilometers, so that's pretty less for 2 years of riding. Anyways, I've been using the RC only for my weekend rides. I've never taken it to a track, so it's only on the highways, only on my weekend rides that I use the RC. For everything else I have other vehicles. So let's get started. I have no clue what to say about the RC390. So as an owner, I'll try to tell you the most important points that you have to consider if you are looking to buy an RC390. So I'll start off with the things I dislike about the RC390. So the first and the foremost thing that I don't like in the RC390 is its single cylinder. So for a 373.33cc displacement, a single cylinder is actually too much. And with that kind of a compression, I think the RC390 is running on a 13:1 compression ratio. That is like very high for that displacement, and that is the reason the KTMs do heat up a lot, especially the 390s. High compression, high displacement, and the heat management is not very effective in keeping the bikes cool at all times. So if you consider an R3 or a Ninja 400 or a Ninja 300, so they are all twin cylinders. They have much better cooling because there are two cylinders and all the heat is not being produced at a single time. But on the RC, that is the most irritating thing you'll ever feel. It does heat up a lot, especially if you're riding in peak-to-peak traffic. Please do not ride the RC390 in a bumper-to-bumper traffic. It's not made for that. On highways, it's still fine. So the bike never stalls, by the way. No matter how much it does heat up, it never stalls. But performance-wise, single cylinder is something which you cannot stress continuously. So if you keep redlining it all the way, like say 100-200 kilometers, if you keep redlining it on a highway, you can feel the stress. The engine starts to tire itself. There isn't enough torque on the top end. So when you compare this to twin cylinder bikes like R3 or Ninja 300, 400, anything, so they have better top end because they are twin cylinders. Their power delivery is high at high revs. The RC390 has most of its power way down the RPM, like say about 4,000 to 8,000 RPM is where the RC390 comes to its life. But that doesn't mean that it's a low performer. It's actually even better than the Yamaha R3. It performs a lot better than Ninja 300. Of course, the Yamaha R3 might have an advantage on the top end because of its 321cc parallel twin engine. But the RC390 has a better advantage from 0 to 120 or say even 140 kilometers per hour. Because it's a high displacement single cylinder engine, it has like too much torque on the low end, but it keeps losing it as the revs pick up. So that is one of the most important thing I should say that I don't like in the RC390. It's single cylinder engine. So it's better if KTM plans to switch to a twin cylinder for these 390s. It will be marvelous. I bet even the Ninja 400 won't be able to match the performance of these 390s if they make it a twin cylinder engine. Okay, the second thing I don't like about the bike the most is its comfort. Obviously, this is a track bike. It's a performance oriented machine, purely made for performance, lap times. So you cannot expect much comfort on this, especially for a big guy like me. So the bike itself is very small for a 6-foot guy like me who weighs about 88 kilos. But still, I'm okay with that. The only problem is on the long runs, if you take it like 100, 120 kilometers, 150 kilometers on a stretch, continuous, so you'll really start feeling the pain. You get pain in the neck, you get pain in the wrists, your arms, your back. And the worst part is it's not comfortable to sit on that contoured seat. The seat is not flat. If it was flat, I bet it would have been more comfortable up to 40%. Due to the contoured seat, we cannot sit on the bike for a long time, especially if you're a heavy guy like me. So you have to seriously consider before you try to buy one of these. So the reason why the seat is contoured is because, like I told you, it's a track bike. When you switch from corners to corners, so that's where you have to move your body around a lot, and that is why the seat is contoured to make the rider easy to move around. But anyways, I use it mostly on the roads, on the highways, rare cornering, only when I go to some hill places where I can do cornering. Apart from that, it's only straight line speeds that I do. So for my kind of riding, this seat is very uncomfortable. And the third thing that I don't like in the RC is its outdated design. I know even till date the RC390's design is epic. So the 200s and the 390s, no other bikes are even close to their designs. They're very good. I'm not talking about the design quality. The design and its quality is perfectly fine. It's just that they have not updated it at all. I don't know what year they launched the RCs. I think probably it's in the 2013 or 14. I'm not sure. But since the RC was launched, they have been maintaining the same design, even for an RC 125 which got launched in India recently. So it's the same fairing, same kind of design. That's the thing I don't like in the RC, because there is no differentiation between a 200, 125 and the 390 apart from the color difference. They all look the same. And the fourth thing I don't like in the RC is its fuel tank capacity. So it's somewhere about 9 liters. But usually it fills up to about 7 to 8 liters. So it hardly holds 600 rupees of petrol in it. And the range is very less. The mileage on the RC390 is about 25 kmpl. I've done the mileage test. You can go through my videos for the mileage video. So I got around 25 kmpl. No matter how hard you ride, it's a mixed mileage test. So for 25 kilometers a liter range, you can calculate 600 rupees of petrol, say 8 liters. That's very less. You have to keep refilling it if you are planning on doing a long tour. And the last thing I hated on my RC is the handlebars. It's too wide. When I hold the handlebars, it feels like I'm holding some stick or something like that. I understand there is a ride-by-wire control near the throttle that needs space, so that is the reason the handlebars are longer compared to 200s. But still, somehow I didn't feel the 390s handlebars are quite fancy. But I don't think most of the people dislike the handlebars, apart from me. It's only my feeling. So these are the only things that I hate on my RC390. Rest everything is perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with the bike, nothing wrong with the design. Everything is beautiful. I'll come to the things I love about the RC now. So the first thing I love about the RC, obviously the money. So RC390 you can get one at 3.18 on road here in Bangalore. So ex showroom, I'm not quite sure. I think it's about 2.3 or something ex showroom. So that's a beautiful pricing for a package like this. So for a bike with dual channel ABS as standard, 320mm discs at the front, ride-by-wire system, Medzilla tires, and that powerful 373.33cc engine, the price 3.18 lakh or 3.16 lakh on road here in Bangalore is just beautiful. You compare it to any other rival, it has like the Yamaha R3 or Ninja 300. They're all at least 1 lakh rupees more expensive than the RC390. So that is the most savage part of choosing an RC390. You can save up to 1 lakh rupees compared to all its rivals. I'm excluding the Apache RR310 because it's Indian made, and also the Benelli 302R because I don't think that bike ever made to the market, although it's officially launched and available here in India, but it's still a bike which I've never seen on the road. So the only rivals I'm considering for the RC390 are the Ninja 300, Ninja 400 of course, and the Yamaha R3. So for all their pricing, forget Ninja 400, it costs you like 2 times of an RC390. So you can buy 2 RC390s at the price of one Ninja 400. So that may be because of import and other duties. So I won't complain about it much. But the Ninja 300 and the Yamaha R3, they still cost almost 1 lakh rupees more than the RC390. Second thing I love the most about the bike is of course its performance. The beautiful high compression 373.33cc engine delivers the best it can. KTM has tuned it properly, and they've even given an advantage of ride-by-wire system where the fueling is perfect. You have no idea how sharp the throttle is, the throttle response is when you compare to a conventional cable operated bikes. The ride-by-wire system is far ahead of our time, which we can see on the RC390, and that is why I love it the most. The RC390 is a savage monster from 0 to 120, 140. Maybe after 140 it lacks the kind of torque it's required to reach speeds up to 180, 185 like the Yamaha R3 does, but still it can do a top speed of 179 because it's locked there, electronically locked to 179. The third thing I love about my bike, the RC390, is its maintenance. There is like minimum maintenance charges on this, guys. Trust me, KTM has its outlets in various areas in Bangalore, so it's not limited to one or two showrooms like Kawasaki or even Yamaha for that matter, because R3 is not available in all Yamaha showrooms. It's only available in selected Yamaha showrooms, which might be very less, and even the maintenance cost is not high, so that is the reason they call it the pocket rocket. On an average, you can expect 2000 rupees per service, per paid service I'm talking about. So that's it, guys. If no oil change, I think you'll end up even less than 1500 rupees, and even the service interval is about every 6000 kilometers once. So I think that's pretty easy for us. So I think that's pretty much it. The thing is, I'm not able to figure out what to tell you guys in this video, so it's best that if you ask me questions in the comment section below, I'll try to answer them all, because I don't know what kind of queries you might have on the bike, and if I'm not telling that in this video, then it makes no point. So it's better if you ask me questions in the comment section, I'll answer them all. But overall, as an owner, if you ask me, am I happy with the bike? Definitely, I'm too happy with the bike, with the kind of performance it's giving me for the price it costed me. So if you ask me, is this the best bike in the segment? Price wise, right now in India, yes, of course, the RC390 is the best bike considering the price, only the price point. But if you consider overall package, every aspect on a bike, the Ninja 400 is the best bike in the segment right now here in India, but it costs you like crazy. It costs you somewhere about 6.2 to 6.3 lakhs on road here in Bangalore, so that's twice the RC390's money. If not the Ninja 400, the Yamaha R3 is a very good bike. It has everything that I used to look for when I was about to buy the RC390, because at that point of time the R3 wasn't there. Otherwise DV would have had an R3 instead of an RC390, because I knew the RC390 is a little too much for a single cylinder engine, and the performance, the ask from an RC390 is a little too much because we are stressing the engine a lot. I always wanted an R3 because it was more usable. It has a twin cylinder engine that I can push all day long without stressing it out. So that was the bike that I actually wanted, but that did not disappoint me too much, as the RC390 had the most updated package that we saw on a sub 400cc bike. So even the Yamaha R3 did not have ABS at that point of time, the RC did. With the ride-by-wire system and Metzeler tires, the bike is actually way ahead of the Yamaha R3. But the only thing is that this is a track machine and you cannot use it for a long time on long stretches, because it's simply not made for that. If you're a track rider, I think this is the best bike you can pick. It's even better than the R3 on a track. So if you ask me which is the bike I would prefer right now in the sub 400cc segment, of course it's the Ninja 400. But considering, looking at its price, I don't even want to talk about it. Second bike, obviously the Yamaha R3. Like I said, it was the best bike that suited my kind of requirements. And the third, of course, the RC390. So this is my third favorite bike in the segment. So getting a Ninja 400, I should say, you might be a fool or a person with a lot of money. That's left to you. In 2017, the Yamaha R3 was not there, so my bad luck. I had the RC390 as the only option. I never liked the Ninja 300 because it's anyways underpowered compared to the RC. It's no competition. Plus, it costed way more. So there you go. That was my review on the RC390, the ownership review. If I missed out on anything, please do ask me in the comments. I will answer it. Also, additionally, if I have to talk about the updates, the Yamaha R3 has got an update for 2019. The 2019 model looks gorgeous. It has even lost like 6 to 7 kilos. Internationally, the bike is available, but here in India, I think they will be launching it at the end of this year. So we have to look how the bike is. Of course, there are no changes to its mechanical components. The engine is still the same. It's only the body panels and a little bit of body work that has changed the R3, and even the instrument console is different. So just things like that, nothing technical. Even the RC390 is getting an update for next year. Probably you might have seen the images testing it in Europe. It seems like it gets a longer windshield, a more better comforting seat probably, and a better riding position for comfort riding and touring, because all the other bikes in the segment except the RC390 are sports tourers. They are not complete track. The RC390 is the only track oriented, fully super sport kind of riding style machine we have on offer right now. So probably next year India will have the updated 2019 Yamaha R3 and also the 2020 KTM RC390. I have no clue how the bike looks like. I wish they make it more comfortable, plus they add the TFT display that they have on the Duke 390. So that's it folks. Do let me know in the comments if you have any questions. I'll see you soon. Peace.